Hi everyone. In this session, we'll discuss about the basic form metadata. What is what is the concepts is available in our metadata in basic form, and how we can use and how we can get the output. So one by one we can go for metadata concepts. So I have created one basic form with the name of student details. So basically background I have created one form with the name of student main form. So later I have given the insert mode because I'm going to create a record. So I given as an insert mode. Now whatever our basic concept is, what is basic for metadata. You see this is showing as a subgrid. Okay, if you click on new basic for metadata, so we can achieve few things we are having basically metadata types, subgrid, attribute, like nodes, timeline, like this. You can see here attribute, nodes, section, subgrid, tab, timeline. Like some changes we can do using this type. So first we'll go by the one by one. So I'm going with the attribute. We'll explain in this session metadata attribute type. So here we are having a control style. If you come here, we are having these many of the control styles. This is as per our requirement we can use. We are using for render lookup as a drop down. Means example we are having a one lookup field. So we need that lookup field as a drop down like option set. Why? Because of lookup if you go with means there is no direct connection, like it may be intermediate. If example if you go with a lookup, I will show you one thing. As of now I have not added in our portal site that new form. So first we'll add and I will show it to you. Here I am adding first basic form. We are having student details. So now we having that one. So I'm giving sync. So now we can see we are having a one page with the name of student, and I have added one form. So now here we are having a few fields: name, mobile number, email address, and all. So if we are discussing about now like metadata attribute lookup as a drop down. So render lookup as a drop down means why I'm explaining about this exactly means if we go here we are having a one lookup field. If you here see how many steps we have to go. First step again we have to click it here. Again we have to search whatever we want, and we have to again select, and we have to give the select, then only it will come. This are so many steps is there. To avoid this one we can convert this lookup as a drop down. So using metadata attribute function we can achieve this one. So now I'm having a with the name of course lookup field. So I'm converting this as a drop down. So we can go here. I have selected the style for control style as a render lookup as drop down. So here we are having an attribute logic name. So we have to select which attribute we are going to make it as a drop down. So I'm going to make it as a course. See my course is there, this one is there, and now so I have selected the attribute logical name for to convert as a drop down. Now we are having so many options. One by one we'll go. Now first we'll go for the this option. Whether it is coming or not, we'll see it now. Output is we'll sync it and preview it. Okay. Now we can you please see like this here. We are now it is not showing any search icon because this is not in our lookup. Backend it's the lookup for data type only, but we have converted this front end as a this like this. So now it has converted as the option set. This is the way we can convert as a lookup to the drop down. And next we are having few options in attribute section. I mean attribute type only. Label example we are having a one field. This label. If you want to change this attribute instead of post, you can change it some other name. This label. I'm giving previously it is as a course, now I'm giving as a course list. Why we can give it means example course we have given the schema name backend like course only. But in portal like in our portal we have to show this name as a course list. Means we no need to come here and way because it might be this table we can use for the model roadmap app separate way. So, but if you want to show only portal only like display image different means go here and select particular field and make it as this label what is the name you want and sync it and you can check here it will display as the course list. This is the way we can change our label name as per our requirement. We have to show portal and we like different way. And we are having few more things pre-populate field. Pre-populate field means example I'm having a one is the name. So this name as per whoever logged in, that name should be by default whenever onload function it has to show. Means pre-populate the field before loading the page. Means you just see I'm going to make this name as a pre-populate as per who are signed in this portal. So I'm making now I'm selecting as a current portal user because I am the current portal user like that. So I'm selecting the attribute with the full name. You can save it now and we'll sync and see. Here why it is not displaying means we have not selected the which attribute has to change make it as a pre-populate field because of we have first we can select control style and which field we can is our field is name. Now you can save it. Some fields is must be filled. Yes, value because we have selected value that is not value current portal user and save it. Sync and preview. After preview it is showing. Why now again course list is showing means we have given other label name but we have not changed right. So we have to remove that also. Now we can see it will come name. So okay. Now just I'm refreshing again. By Onload only it is taking who are the sign in their name. This is the way we can pre-populate the field using attribute function. Next we are having one more function set value on save. So I'm unable, I'm checking I'm unchecking these all things now. So now set value on save means we are having a one form. Okay, basically I have a one form with that address example make it. This address should auto populate or some other field whatever it is after saving function means example take email. We are having a email particular whoever signed in that particular email should be save not we cannot enter manual it has to say once we submit it it has to save automatically like I will show you now. First I'm selecting the attribute with the name of email. So I have selected the attribute and I'm making a set value on save. Type is the current portal user. I'm selecting the attribute email. So you can see now before saying this here we given but there is no list we have not given to see whether this email as after on save it is working or not. So this basic form will make it in our like list page. So we'll go with the course list. I mean student will make it one list page. We'll add it one list. Now, so we need to check like how that on save function is working in metadata. So I'm going to my basic forms. So now after saving email should populate. I'm not entering anything manually. So we have already selected. So now I'm going to create one record with the name of ABC. I'm providing some mobile number. I'm not entering anything like email address. I'm selecting something. But now I'm saying making select and submit. So now we have created a record. We'll see whether that is created or not. It's not there. Why? Because of this is showing create form. It is not a edit form. So might be here issue is there. We'll check it now. Actions. Go to edit. Make it okay. So now I have changed here the edit form. So we have created a record. Right? Now we can check it whether it is populated or not. Okay, so these are the manual we have entered, but email we have not entered. Automatically it is taken from whoever signed in their email account, email ID. So using onSave function we can use like this. Set value onSave. So now we are having one more thing, lookup settings. Lookup settings, what is means basic. Here basic form for create. This is the lookup field. So what exactly I'm saying means if you go and create, we are having now lookup, right? Basically here there is no option to create new. Example, we have added only 3 courses. I need to add one more course. Means how I can add it here. Here basically we are not having option. If I want to means I have to go to model driven app and I have to create there like particular table, then only it will reflect here. Instead of that we can give one plus new button. They can create it. How we can create that button here means in at metadata attribute we are having a one option is a lookup settings. In that you can select what is the form, which form we have to create. In that means mine is student details I have given, but that is not student data, that my table is course. Basic forms, sorry, basic form is student details, main form, save it. So how we can show that new button means first we say we have to select which attribute we have to show. Now I'm selecting my lookup field is the course name, course, and I'm selecting as lookup settings which one, because mine is the course relationship between the student and course is the one to many relationship. One student may have many but multiple courses listed, so I'm giving as my relationship is a courses create form. I have created basic form. I have selected that one because you can see this is looking for like a courses only related to. So I'm saved. I have saved and I'm syncing now. So now you can see here. Now we'll get a one button in our create page. In create page, that also in course. You can see like creating new button. So if we click on new one, I'm creating one course with the name of some ABC category. I'm selecting because this is the course table. Location, whatever you want, if you want, you can select and submit it. Now you can see whatever the we have created as created and it is automatically selected, and if you want you can select it and submit it. Name is a requirements, you can make it as a 1 2 3 something ABC. Like now I'm submitting it. So one more record has created. You can see now whatever course list and automatically email is. I have not taken automatically because we have created like multiple basic forms. Go there. Multiple metadata we can do it now. So in the same way you can go here, select a metadata attribute, add description. If you want to add any description for particular field you can add it about the field or whatever it is. I will show you now. Example, I'm selecting phone number, okay, mobile number field. I have selected. I want to show description like a description. If you enable as position above the field, below the field, above the label somewhere it is. I am making as a above the field only. Use attribution description property as So now we'll say that now use attribute description property. If yes means automatically, if it is anything this means it will take, but we have not having anything. So mention as name. No, I have given mobile number as. Now I'm giving as a please enter valid mobile number. You can save it and see. Please enter valid mobile number. If you want something customization, you can like this. You can achieve using this description field. So now using this way you can achieve that description. Now we can go for the new basic for metadata. Only for now only we're discussing about attribute. So we have done with the setter balance, lookup settings, description and validation error messages. Okay, come up with a validation error message. Okay, example we have given show and hide the fields based upon the option set. That time we can show the message something like we can do okay, please enter valid, like how we given description like this. You can, if you want anything like form error message you have to show means you can give enter here manual, I mean tab. Can you enter your text here automatically it will display here if any error came. Next we are having a regular expression. Using regular expression we can achieve so much of customizations, like we can jQuery course or something will be there, jQuery course and JavaScript or HTML course. You can short the code, very short the code, and you can paste it here. Your output you can check whether the logic is working in your portal. Example valid mobile number. We have now we are not given any validation for mobile number. We are having a one small line to validate our mobile number. If we paste here, I mean just 4 to 5 lines that we can paste here and save it. Check-in portal automatically it will, if you are not entering, if now basically I am entering as 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, it will not allow because of it will ask you, you will show the message please enter a valid mobile number like that. Now it is showing description but it will show at the top of the screen with the red mark, please enter a valid mobile number like that. This is the way using regular expression you can achieve these type of validations. If you want to enter regular expression, we are example we discussed about mobile number, right? So here please enter valid mobile number. If anything they are not entered properly means it will show that message. What are the content we have, we can text. The text we can write up here. Now one field is there basically background mobile number is the not like in model 11 of there were, I mean we are not needed for that mobile number is the mandatory, but in our portal site they're telling we need that mobile number is a mandatory field. So using this option we can make it. So field is required, I'm making as field is required with the which one, for mobile number 1 minute. I have not selected any table. Now I'm making as a some address. Address field backend it is a optional, not a mandatory, but you come up here portal site that is a mandatory field. Using metadata required field is component, you can achieve portal site this one. We go here now, preview it once. So we'll check it whether that field is now it is mandatory or not. You can see here previously it is not there, now it is a mandatory field in only portal site, but you come up here this is not a mandatory field. We can observe here mandatory means it will show like that mark. So this is the way using metadata field required we can make it as a field mandatory. Also if you want example, I am not entering any I'm not filling that message, so enter valid address like that. I'm giving the text. Now I'm giving one name. I'm not entering address. I'm submitting. Please enter valid address. Whatever I given that express error message, same with the same it will provide. Using this field is required for we can achieve this concept. Now one more is there. Range validation error message, geolocation valid error messages, contact. We are having so many this one done. These are all coming from control styles. We are having so many controls as the code component, single line of text as geolocation and here. And also we forgot mostly as for a requirement we are using and two more options mostly we'll use, that is option set as a horizontal radio button list, option set as a vertical radio button list. Now these are both are opposite only. So example, now I'm selecting one field, that is we are having qualification. Now it is showing as a drop down. You can see here it is showing as a drop down. This we can make it as a radio buttons, whether a horizontal. I am selecting as a horizontal. If my like our client came and they want like not options that we have to select as a radio buttons, means we can actually using metadata convert like option set as a radio buttons. Now we can see previously it is like options, but now it is showing as a radio buttons. That is also I have asked as a horizontal. So this is the way we can achieve control styles using different. We are having many control styles, and we can change the label name in portal side, and we can achieve pre-populate field and set value and save, and field is required and regular expression. So many using only for attribute type. And thank you so much for watching. And in next session, next video, we'll discuss about the metadata basic form nodes type. This is only for attribute type. We'll next video we'll discuss about the nodes type, and thank you so much.